वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। My name's Jeeven Kaur, I'm from London. I have quite a few multiple roles. I help in the stall at the local Gurdwara. I help wherever's needed, so I helped out the Nagageethan in Birmingham. I do have control of one phone as well, where I answer calls depending on what cases come through. I followed them on Instagram and Facebook for a while, to be honest. But I met Deepa Baji personally at Boss Camp 2016, and then that's when we started talking about me doing seva with Sikh Youth UK. Generally, I thought it was a really good cause because of the stuff they do, helping people who struggle with alcohol and drugs, and especially grooming, because being a young student, I've seen it happen firsthand, so I figured why not actively play a part. Plus, to be honest, when I told Deepa Baji that we're studying law, he thought it's a good skill set that I could use to help Sikh Youth UK, and that's what we're always looking for as well. People who have skill sets, not just to use every day, but to like apply effectively to the seva. So. Pretty good, to be honest. I mean, it's a pretty funny group of people. They're easy to get along with, and even though we do deal with serious things on a regular basis, it's always fun to have a chill out with them as well. Like, you can always have a good laugh, so it's a really good, it's basically like a family environment, to be honest. Like, everyone loves everyone. So when I'm in London, I'm usually just answering the phone, keeping in contact with other Sevadaars. But should I be not studying or whatever, then I'll be doing the stall at the Gurdwara locally, and yeah, just answering the phone, to be honest. We get calls for people to book talks at universities, schools, colleges, Gurdwara, also to just book events generally. We do get cases come through, so families, distraught families, they might ring for advice or they might ring for help. They usually relate to cases of grooming, drugs, alcohol. The cases are usually, I answer the phone, and if it's advice I can give, for example if it's on interfaith marriages, then I'll give the advice. But if it's more specific, drugs, alcohol, then I'll signpost it to a relevant Sevadaar, and it also depends on what the case is. So if the Sevadaar has a background of social work or psychology and the victim needs counselling, then it will be signposted to that relevant Sevadaar. But if it's just advice, then I'll give it. And it also depends area-wise, because depending on how much manpower we have. So if it's in the Midlands, then Sevadaar can meet face-to-face. But if it's far, then we'll have to sort out dates and times for Sevadaar to travel up and down London, Birmingham, wherever it is nationally. All the calls are recorded on documents. They're logged. Even if it's small, just wanting to know information, everything's logged, every small detail, name, area, and everything is kept absolutely confidential, so it's a need-to-know basis. Whoever needs to know anyone, no one apart from that knows any information. So. There was a case of a young Sikh girl who was raped in Freshers Week at a university in the Midlands, and that was pretty horrific to have to listen through. But that's one of a skill that you need to understand, is a lot of the seva with Sikh Youth UK is like learning in the progress, so you don't come prepared, but with the Sevadaar around you, you learn how to adapt to the role and how to listen. That's really important. You can't say, oh, I understand what you're going through, because you don't understand what they're going through, so you need to be empathetic but know the lines between seva and crossing the boundary between two friendly and friends. Pretty important, I'd like to think so, because it's a really smoothly run machine. Communication is key. If I weren't answering this phone, then who knows where the victims would turn to. So it's really important to keep it. I think one thing, if you were willing to do seva with Sikh Youth UK, is to understand communication is key. If it's something small, like if I need to ring Deepa Baji and say, oh, someone contacted me about this, and it's not that big, if it's just a football tournament, he needs to know what's going on, so communication is key.
Okay, thank you for taking part and letting the Sangat know what goes on behind the scenes day to day at Sikh Youth UK.
Thank you.
Wahiगuru ji ka khalsa, wahiguru ji ki fateh.